What up, though? You already know how it goes. Smash, like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment as long as you comment, you dig. Shout out Big Vince X for the big cash app donations. Excuse me, the big boy cash app donations. John Pertile, I believe it is. Eric, shout out them for the big boy cash app donations. Tanisha, so on and so forth, man. Ryan Rose, Elmo, I appreciate y'all 100. I want to tell y'all this time I was in the county jail. Tell you the story about I seen this guy get beat for about 35 minutes in the county jail in Detroit, Wayne County, Division 1, Division 2, whatever side you on. Guards only do a round every 30 minutes, and the cameras barely work, so they don't see a lot of things going on. They'll be in the front, right, of the cell block, and they'll be up there asleep. They don't watch the cameras or anything. So it was this guy came in, right? And I told y'all before, sex offenders tell the worst lies, the worst stories. And when you tell lies and things don't add up, people start like, man, he ain't no criminal. He a sex offender, you know? Because the lies just don't add up at all. So it was this one guy, he come in the unit. Some guys asked him, what you in here for? And we all close-knit. It's only, 10 of us in one room about the size of this. It's probably like 5 by 10 or something like that. It's not even that big, but it's like, 7 bunks. So it might have been 14 of us in this one particular cage. One toilet, mind you. One shower, mind you. Now, we asked him what he in there for. So we laughing, we playing, we joking or whatever. What you in here for? He said, man, I was just doing good with my life. I was working. I was at a shelter, and they just came and got me. Okay, they just came and got you, but what did they get you for? He said, I don't know. First and foremost, you're going to get told what you're being charged with at the precinct, the county, and somewhere in between, you're going to know what you're being locked up for. Police just don't come and get you and say, hey, you're going to jail. They got to tell you at some point what you're in jail for. When you get your paperwork, you'll see the charges before you even go to a unit. So he don't know what he in jail for. Now that make us start thinking like, what is he? And he just weird, right? He said he was a rapper, so we asked him to spit a rap. He said something like, he said this, I bounce to the left, I bounce to the right, I pull up in a club with a dirt bike. I drink a lot of Sprite, yeah, I'm really nice. A lot of ice, I did it twice, like, oh, okay, yeah. So we just laughing at him like, yeah, that's good, whatever. We noticed at night he never wanted to go to sleep. Ever wanted to go to sleep. So it was like 2 days before he actually went to sleep, got the 9 off. We like, bro, why don't you just go to sleep? Why don't you lay down? We like, you scared? He like, no, man, I ain't really scared. Oh, you ain't really scared. So you is, man, go to sleep. So he go to sleep, whatever, being nice to him. He goes to court the next day. One of the 7 Mile guys, man, I forget his name, but we just call him 7 Mile. 7 Mile go into his bed, grab his paperwork, and he look at it. CSC, criminal sexual conduct, first degree, victim, 13 or under. You got a bunch of bored guys. Ain't no wreck. You probably get wrecked once a week in a county jail. You sit in that unit all day watching basic TV. Ain't no drugs in there. Ain't no cigarettes. I'm talking about it's so bad they smoking just orange peels. We having fun smoking orange peels. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, look at his paperwork. Show it to everybody. He comes back in the unit. A couple hours later. They asked him, so did you find out what you were here for? He like, no, they didn't even tell me. They canceled my court day. Everybody look at each other like, this guy lying. So this guy Trey, he like, man, tell us what you were here for, bro. You know what you were here for. Stop lying. You lie again, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. He like, man, I really don't know what I'm in here for. Trey punch him in his mouth. He bag up towards the gate. Like, bro, I don't really know what I'm in here for. About 4 or 5 guys jumping, right? Big Unk jump in. This guy we had on the rock named Big Unk. Now, literally Big Unk about 6'5", about 400 pounds. Big Unk, think he tough, but he not. But he huge. He huge. Older guy, about 50. Big Unc grabs him, wrestles him to the ground, and sit on him until, I mean, not sit on him, but lay on him until everybody beat him up. Now, this guy, 400 pounds, at least 400 pounds, sitting on him, laying on him. He can't move or nothing. When I tell you they beat this guy for about 25 to 30 minutes, just beat him up. He yelling, help, help, kicked in his face, blacking in and out. They just beating him up, beating him up, beating him up, beating him up. So once it's over, they was like, shake the bars. Shake the bars mean make noise on the bars. Make noise on the bars so the police can come get you. So he starts shaking the bars. They tell him, you better not snitch, you just better get out the unit. He bloody and everything. So the police come, they like, what do you want? What do you want? He like, man, I don't feel safe in here. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. I'm scared, babe, for my life. Look at me, look at me. I'm messed up. Okay. The police said, oh, okay. Call to another police officer, like, hey, we got one to go. We're about to put him in cuffs and take him to the hall. Then he stopped and he says, hold on. Oh, you're a sex offender. You desire what you got coming to you. Hey, cancel that. I'm going to delay it. Cancel it. I'm going to delay it. To the police. He delayed them coming to get him. So he goes back to the front, press the little button, do his round, because they got a little wand to show that they did a round. They got to press up against the wall and it beep, and they record their rounds. So he do a round, go back up front, and as he walking around the other side of the cell, it's two gates. It's one in the front, one in the back. He walk around, he say, I'll come get you in about 20 minutes. You better survive. Because that girl you did that to, gotta live with that forever. So he goes, do his thing, go back up there, fall asleep, whatever he did. They get the beating on him again. Just beating him. They end up stripping him naked. So the police come back maybe 15, 20 minutes later. He gotta walk up the cell block, past all the other cells, bloody and naked. Everybody laughing at him. They throwing stuff on him. You know, they throwing stuff at his feet, spitting on him, all types of stuff. The police let him walk ahead while everybody was doing it to him. They didn't care. So when you go to jail, a sex offender, bro, ain't no love for you at all. You beat kids. I seen a guy who punched an infant in their face like 15, 20 times. He got locked up. He was going to court. Every officer knew everybody in there punching him and throwing urine on him. They know it. They can smell it. And they just looking, laughing at him. Nobody likes a sex offender at all. Sex offenders, rapists, they get treated the lowest out of everybody. Even if you gay, you get more respect than a sex offender. You dig what I'm talking about? In jail. Now, just imagine getting beat up for 25 minutes. A 2-minute fight that's a long time, especially if you're not in not a 3-minute or 4-minute fight. That's a long time if you're not in shape. So 20-something minutes straight of just getting punched in your ribs and beat, just punching him in his ribs in the back of his head, punching him. Dude had lumps here, and here. It was crazy. You get in a fight in the county jail, you better have stamina. You better hope people ain't jumping you. I'm telling you. That's one place you don't want to get into a fight at because they not going to come ASAP. And then they're going to wait. Like, if they do come ASAP, they're going to wait till somebody else comes and then another officer comes to even enter the cell. Before they even open the gate, they're going to have 3 or 4 officers. Period. So that's not a place you want to get in a fight at all. Peace and blessings be to y'all.